Hello everyone, it's Anya here. I'm back with another video for Ophelia Crafts. Now, my order has arrived and I have got the Stampin' Up gift box punch board in there. So, I have been making a little box, this time with the Bloom For You stamp. And I punched out a couple of flowers and distressed them by making them wet, scrunching them together and sort of flicking them out like that. I've also done the middle here and I attached that to the box. This was a piece of paper that I stamped on because my ink pad had been inked too much, so I had put too much ink on and I just stamped on to get rid of the ink to do some stamping, and I thought, well, I'll just keep the piece of paper and you know, it'll come in handy at one point. And look at this, I've got the most beautiful box, bright colours of course because of the loads of ink that was on the stamp, and with the addition of the flower, this could be a nice present for someone. So yes, I'm really happy with this punch board, the gift box one. I love my envelope one, but this one, yeah, you're going to see me make more boxes. So today I thought we could make a Halloween treat box. I'm going to be using the holiday home because it's got a little house. I love little houses. You'll be seeing me use these throughout the year because I think I can do lots and lots of things with this. Not only Halloween and Christmas, but also, look, there's an autumnal thing there, there's some lights there, snowman, this would go for male happy birthday. I love this set, so watch this space. Anyway, so I want to make a box. I'm going to make a Tangelo twist box, then I'm going to decorate it with Happy Halloween things from here. And we are also going to make a tag to go on. I've tried the tag out to go onto the box. So instead of the flower, we're going to have a tag sticking out. So we better get on with it because I can keep on talking, but nothing gets done then. Okay, so the way to do this, I have cut my paper at 8 by 8. That means I'm going to make the same size box as this, 2.5 by 2.5 by 2.5, right? So you take your piece of paper, you put it at the M, like so. Then you punch, and you're going to score 3 times. You're going to score this way and that way. So that's the first instruction that it says on here, 8 by 8 M, and then the second instruction is the M. So you need to do this M again. So punch 1, 2, 3 times scoring. You start at the M and you do the second scoring at M as well, because that's what it says here, 8 by 8 M and M. So there's other letters that you need to follow for other boxes, but this time it's M and M. Okay. What you do then is you turn your page and you're going to do exactly the same thing. So you've got the M here, you punch, you score down, you score horizontal, and you score vertical in the M. Same thing again, turn, punch, 1, 2, that wasn't quite in the groove there, and 3, and again 1. So that's punching 1, 2, and the third. Right, so now we've gone round. What you need to do now is punch out these corners here. So you just line them up. I just generally line them up with the score guides there, and punch again as if you were doing the scoring there. Punching again, and once more. Then you can check that you've got the right thing. I've got a little bit of line here, but that doesn't matter, that won't be seen. And if your end result looks a little bit like this, then you're on your way. Okay, the only thing we've still got to do is do the closures. So we put it in the reverse punch, and that makes a little indent and a little corner there that we can use to close our box with. There we go. I'm trying not to get my head in the camera, in your view. It's easier if you can lean over it, I think. There we go. Okay, so that's the end of our board. We're going to take these to the side. And as you always fold towards the mountain, this is going to be our outside, this is going to be the inside. So we're going to put this ready so we can do some stamping on there. Now, I knew that my front was going to be 2.5 by 2.5, so I took my block and I put my stamp down on it, and I assembled some other things as well. So I know now I can just go ahead and stamp on there. I'm going to be using basic grey because I want it sort of to become a orange, well, Tangelo twist and blackish box, made sort of to look dirty. So we'll do that in a moment. So let me see if I can actually position this nicely. Press firmly. There we go. Okay, so then we turn, because obviously our box is going to be, those sides are going to come up, so we need to do this again. And I lined it up, like I said, I lined up the images to fit a 2.5 by 2.5 space. These I'm going to stamp in grey, basic grey, but I'm going to add some in, oh, I think I've got a little, oh no, that's just a little bit of dust there. And let's do this one again. Moved it slightly, but never mind. Here I've got ready the pumpkin. So I thought I would put a pumpkin, so we can put the pumpkin just sort of where I got the mark. Put the pumpkin there. Let's put 2 pumpkins on this side. Doesn't have to be all the same. Now I'm going to go over to my black. I've got this tuxedo black. And I'm going to add the spider and the spider web, and I'm going to try and add it to the corner of the house like that. I love these stamp sets where you can build up things. I'll put this one, I think, in the corner of the window. Ooh, scary if that's your window. So you can just vary the images slightly. Okay. What I could have done as well was put it in the corner of the box. Look, there we are. There's a spider in my box. Okay, and the other thing I'm going to add is the face of the pumpkin. So I'm going to do that in black because I tried earlier to do it in the same colour and it doesn't show up. So you need to do this sort of in a black or a different colour. I mean, you could do loads of things with this, because I was also thinking about doing the bats in black as well, but I'm going to leave that for now because we want to get on with making our box and I don't want to keep you here all night. So we are at this stage now. Now we are going to start scoring our lines. First of all, we score the 4 inner lines. Yes, as you can see, I've got grid paper now, but I think I might have to stick it down, otherwise it'll go flying everywhere in a moment. Right, okay, so there we are now. Now what we need to do is punch these in. Look, squeeze and punch them in, and there is the shape of our box. So the thing now is, where do we put the adhesive? One of these is going to go against the side here, so there we need to put adhesive, and then this one needs to go there to be keeping that there. Now I've got this very cheap double-sided tape. It is very, very sticky. I use it all the time. I buy it in a local shop. It's sort of 4 rolls for £1. You can't go wrong with that, and you can just tear it. So for the purpose of the video, I like to use it. Now you can use a multi-purpose like Tombow glue, which I do recommend you using, because it makes a stronger bond for paper to paper, but that means you have to hold on to it for a little while, and I do not have the time now to hold on to it. So I'm just going to do my usual, and this box I made with the double-sided tape as well, and it stays, so I'm not too worried about it getting loose. Now, why am I making this box? Because I want to give my children some treats for Halloween. And I thought this would be the perfect little treat holder for them. It's early yet, but you know, we have to start at some point, and busy lives, you might want to work ahead. So if you have 5 minutes and you have some Tangelo twist paper, and you have some you have the box punch board, then if you want to make this, you can. Like I said, this is a Halloween box, but to be honest, you could use it for anything really, for giving a small present, for giving a gift card, for putting in trinkets, hairbands, you know, lots of little things in girls' rooms that need a box maybe. So we're going to now put some on here. Some people like putting on the adhesive first and then doing all the folding. I like to work quite, you know, sort of putting it on and folding it straight away. Of course, if your backing comes off, that always helps, doesn't it? And this one won't come off. Nope. The way I do it is I make sure that every side has one of these triangles stuck to it, because that will reinforce your box. So I've stuck that one to that, and this one will come to this one. See? So that will sort of make your box a little bit sturdier. Okay, now we'll put this one against there. I'm not, like I've done in previous videos, I'm not careful about my double-sided tape. I just tear it off, attach it, and then fold it back so that it's where it's supposed to be. If it overlaps, then, you know, I just fold it back. See? Everything goes fly about. Right, so another one here. There we go. Okay, so next one. Squeeze and attach. And then we just have the last one to go. Okay, there we go, and we'll put some in there. There's lots of shapes of boxes that you can make. You can do it with the edges inside, but also they're making it with the edges outside. So I'll have to investigate on that. I was so super excited about this first one that I made that I thought I've got to do some box tutorials. So this is the one I've decided upon because Halloween's coming up. And I am by all means trying to avoid making Christmas cards at any cost. Not because I don't like Christmas, I just don't like the fact that everybody seems to be making Christmas cards for most time of the year. Well, we only need them for one day of the year, so we need a lot more cards for birthdays and all kinds of things like that. But there you go, that's people's preference, isn't it? So, there we are. This is our box, and you connect it by just slotting in the punched out bits like that. Yeah, if it works at least. Why doesn't it want to go? Right, there we go. Okay, so now I thought I would make it a little bit dirtier. And let's put some daubing on the sides. Doesn't matter if you go in a bit. That's the whole point of it, really. I'm not being careful at all, as you can see. I normally daub a lot more careful. But the ink dries it's grey ink. I keep thinking it's sort of blackish, but it isn't. It dries quite light, so obviously because it's not black, it's grey. So it goes on quite dark, but you'll see in a moment that it this gives it a really sort of even darker kind of look. I like this. Okay, we'll have to do the top as well. Better take it apart again. And do a bit of edging on here. Yeah, one more to go. There we go. And you can put some sweets in there, those mini bars, or a little present that you might get, or some money, or a gift card, whatever you think, or maybe even a small present like new earphones, you know, those mini earphones. That would be an idea, wouldn't it? Right, okay. And then this is the label I thought we'd make. So I've got a 2-inch wide strip of card. Now, what I didn't say at the beginning was that I used an A4 sheet of card and I sized it down to 8 by 8. So that leaves you with a trim on the side, and that is what you can use to make these. So you can actually make this out of one piece of A4. Right, slide it into your label punch, and we're going to punch it out. I'll start with blackening the edges, or greying the edges in this case. There we go. Go into it a little bit. Then I received with my order because if you order for more than £200 before the 31st of October 2014, you receive this stamp set. And I thought it's quite a versatile